Previously on Chilling.
With a man who is gigantic. He says stand up and you have to jump up.
No, he would sing like this. Dear Museveni, we are happy to receive you here in Iguru. The education is poor.
Shiba Kanunji.
Yeah, she's another good musician, a diva for that matter.
Diva. You even use the word diva.
Yeah, she is. One of us is crying, one of us is lying. And it was a true story. The back bush, then you have Michael Jackson down here, then Azaro here. Then you are now the G. Elias and Jennifer Fenamo Dongo. You don't know that track? That's
I know.
Chilling.
Hi chillers, as you're enjoying this episode, make it an effort to follow our social media outlets. All you've got to do is type in Chilling UBCTV, like us on our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and then also subscribe onto our YouTube channel.
Chilling.
Yes indeed, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Chilling on UBCTV. My name is Drago. Now, my guest wears so many hats. He's an actor, a model extraordinaire, and a photographer. His first appearance on the silver screen was in 2007 in a movie directed by Matt Bish called Battle of the Souls. Now, he has worked so many international runways across the globe. Come on guys, I don't want to spill the coffee. That's the least I can say about my guest right now because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Now, when it comes to having leisure time, you need a right cup of coffee and a muffin to ride along with. Come on, let's go check it out. So, how are you, sir?
I'm good, how are you, sir?
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I heard, it's not a rumor, that CAFE MOCCA has the best espresso coffee.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So this is the espresso machine.
Exactly.
Please, let me taste.
Go for it.
All right. You know, if I took most of this, I would definitely go to sleep. But you don't let me take some chances.
Please.
Woo! So you're a barista?
Yes.
I understand. Are you also in charge of baking this? As a barista, or is the chef who does it?
The chef does, but I take time to get knowledge about them because I'm the one selling them the customer direct.
Okay.
So I have to be with information about them.
Oh, thank you very much, Semakula. It has been a pleasure coming to CAFE MOCCA. Now, I'm yet to go and find my guest. He's already waiting for me. And thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Chilling.
Now, thank you very much for staying with us. This is still Chilling on UBCTV. Now, my guest is already in the house. Ladies, you can relax. He's here. He's here. Now, Prynce is born to a Lugbar family found in a row. Now, he started acting at a very tender age of 4. His first villain role in a movie and in multiple awards internationally. He got awards from Italy, USA, Tanzania, to mention but a few. This dude has appeared in multiple movies. I even lost the count of the movies. There's Queen of Country, Mbabazi, Rain. Man, there are very, 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 very many movies. Now, with no further ado, let me give you the guest himself. Prynce is in the house, yeah. Why Prynce, though? Why Prynce? I'm wondering, why not King? Because you're not from a royal family.
I am actually from a royal family.
Are you sure?
I mean, I have the bloodline of royalty running in me.
Okay.
First of all, Jesus is my elder brother, so.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So definitely I'm a royal, in many aspects. Why Prynce? It's actually a special name. It's a special name. The history is a bit long because I'm the second born of my family and the first born, my elder brother. His infancy wasn't as easy. He had ailments that actually had to be taken out of the country for treatment, stuff like that. I mean, when I say out of the country, it's not like US or something. But of course, when he was young, it was during times of war in my area, in the early 80s, 81, 82, 83, around there. So they had to cross over like to Congo to get him treatment and stuff like that. So his infancy was a bit turbulent and kind of worried my mom a lot. And you know, he was this tiny guy. Even up to now, if you look at us, you might think I'm elder. Because he's tinier than me. So when I came in as the opposite. Like this very buoyant, like very alive baby, very huge. And then, you know, my mom's like, I was like the opposite, because when she was worrying about the health of her first son, comes a very huge, jolly, loud baby. And who gave her the life, and she's like, oh, well, this is the prince. You know? So that's where the name came.
Oh my God. Man, I also failed to mention earlier that this gentleman has appeared in many ads, including the Now Special Lager ad. And you talked about Congo.
Yes.
I've seen your adverts in Congo.
Yes, Congo Brazzaville.
Congo Brazzaville.
Yeah.
How do you get, how do you lobby such kind of deals? I mean, I'm fine brother too. I would wish to be in commercials, you know.
But I think most importantly, it's the team that you have around you, because for me, I don't work as a solo person, because I understand the business. I thank God that He put the wisdom in me to understand the business aspect of film earlier now. And so 2007, when I first appeared in Battle of the Souls, and I realized the film was actually making rounds, I straight away got myself a website. You know, even though I had nothing to put on it, I had only one film. I got myself a website, and I got myself a team of people who are really good at what they do. Like, I have a PR team, I have a marketing team. These are guys, they are experts in their fields, which I wouldn't do by myself. You know what I mean? And also, what I bring on table is just the face, the diligence, the discipline, the hard work. You know, that's what I put on table.
Chilling.
Now, would you describe yourself as a thespian? Did you go to school to study drama and all that? Because you have appeared in numerous movies.
But I don't think the word is huge. What is it called? Thespian.
Thespian.
I need to read my dictionary like I read the Bible.
No, it simply means somebody who has gone to school to study drama and filming and stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, I did not do that.
All right.
I did.
What did you study?
Actually, I'm a psychologist. Yeah. Well, I have a couple of degrees, but that's the one I pride myself in the most, because it's what I like. Solely love with my heart. My first degree is actually social work, social administration. And of course, for me, I had a bias of being a psychologist ever since I was little. So I had to do that. And then the only arts thing that I have papers for, I think, in the performing arts is photography. And of course, I did like some what do you call them, short courses in film acting. But I did not like have a degree in acting or anything.
So it's talent. So.
Yeah, it's pretty much talent.
And luck.
It's in the blood.
You're a pretty lucky man.
And blessing.
I'm blessed.
I'm not lucky, I'm just blessed.
Yeah, now there's also this other vivid story you always tell people. I've seen on your blog, thank God to internet, that you learn how to act, imitating your dad's work.
Oh yeah.
How true or false is that?
It's actually very true. It's actually very true. Because that's a story I actually did not know much until my mom sat me down and told me the story. And she's like, you know, me and my dad used to have a lot of fights. And before...
A lot of what?
Fights. Like, well, not physical fight, but like we used to disagree on so many things. Because I am the person who like listen to my guts. You know, I obey my guts, like, because I know God is speaking to me. So I love it. That's what I want to do in life. And my dad is like, no, you have to be a lawyer. You have to be like your granddad.
I know the pressure.
And me and my dad used to have that.
Why do they think that it's not so conventional?
No, but I mean, by the time I was doing these things, it was really like it was stupid to think. Truth is, it was stupid for a young man to wake up and say, I want to be an actor. It was totally stupid.
Okay, like
at the time when I started
to school, you got your bachelor's in social work, and now you're acting. It's like, man, you've wasted all my academics.
Right? Because what is acting by then? Nobody who cared film, you know? They're like, you know. More like something like, that thing is a distant reality. It's for the whites in Hollywood. It can't be done here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's one of the things that really drove me to brand myself and market myself and have a brand that is recognized around the world.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to prove a point. My dad was like, no, you can't do that. No, it's impossible. What? Do you see anybody like having a life out of this? And then, so my mom came to me and told me, you know what? You're just special because you never stop going for what you want. And your dad here also doesn't stop for what he wants. So you guys will have to reach a compromise and one has to give up. But she was telling me this because she has always supported me from when I started at 6.
Yeah.
She used to be my rehearsal partner when I was 6.
Wow.
Yeah. So she was telling me, you used to imitate your dad and it was hilarious and used to be like on point. Like you know, a person who knew your dad and saw you do it would see the same person.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh really? She's like, yeah, but so I think that's why she had that conviction to support me even when I had all that. And my grandma just used to sit and laugh. the mom to my dad, she would be like
The drama.
because she was like, that's exactly what you are when you're young. Now why are you fighting the boy?
Just a reflection of you.
So it was hilarious. So that's how I came to know about that, and for me I was amazed. I was like, wow, you know. So my thing goes like way back. And interestingly, my dad is a fine artist.
Oh, he is. You never
Well,
mentioned
he's
that
not
before.
practicing now.
But he was.
Yeah, he's actually he's a fine artist. He's a fine artist and an architect.
Okay.
An architect.
Oh, there comes your stuff. Some pancake. Oh, plus a cappuccino. You please, you dive in that. You dive in that. I'll be distracting you a little bit.
No, it's alright.
Now, when it comes to having a wandering eye, it's totally okay. But
Oh, thank you.
if your other parts get involved, dude, you're cheating. Now we are going to unveil our topic of the day. We're talking about chilling.
Chilling.
All right.
My food is blessed.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about chilling now. This is a hard
We should
topic
share,
to talk
man. We
about.
should share.
No, it's fine. I had mine
sure?
already.
You
Yeah,
sure?
I had mine already. Yeah.
Feels
You
bad.
can just dive in.
Sure,
So
thank you.
now, let me read for you some of the stuff I researched. Now, from regretful one-night stands to individuals who seek multiple affairs over long stretches of time. Infidelity is the most cited reason for divorces, as well as wife battering and wife killing. It's really, really absurd. But then we have to go back to the ground, to the drawing board, and find out, man, why do we cheat? Why do men cheat? Why do men cheat, man?
If you ask my personal opinion, and of course, when you ask this question,
Yeah.
I'm going to express myself as me, as
Yes.
Prynce.
Yeah, but I know you've never cheated.
I don't think I have that option in my
Are you
life.
sure?
No, yeah, for sure. I don't.
She's
I do
busy
not.
grounding you down, dude.
I do not.
Don't.
But the thing is, if I look at it, I think there's lots of
Reasons.
little factors that contribute to men or we're saying men. Do you know women cheat as well?
Man, it's
They
even.
actually are worse cheats
I've
than
never had that being mentioned before, like
Oh my
a woman
God.
cheating.
Oh,
It's-
really?
It's really scary.
I know stories in my life. Well, by in my life I mean friends, cousins who actually got to know that they're not their father's children when they're above 20.
Get out of here, shut the front door. Really?
I know people who have raised children, paid them to university, that's when they realize they're not their children. See? So how does that come about? Women don't cheat. They're clandestine, man. They do it real good. But just that men are so...
it's the man who messed up.
No, you see, well, I don't know. That's why I'm saying there's a lot of factors.
'Cause
But what I'm saying is,
yeah.
we do not have to blame one side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's something we share equally, but of course, women are smarter
Yeah.
than men in this whole thing, but they do cheat. Anyway, so I think what happens is there's a lot of factors that contribute to a man or woman cheating in a relationship. But
Money?
money can be one of them. Sometimes for the men, sometimes it's just boredom. Sometimes the woman emasculating him. Sometimes
Not
you
being
know,
satisfied.
Not being satisfied
Sexually?
You know, yeah. Sometimes it's just a lot of things. Sometimes influence, peer influence, maybe. maybe he got high or whatever. You know, there's a lot of excuses that we can give. But at the end of the day, I think it comes down to one thing.
Because it's probably right what you just read there. I've seen from boredom, they get to cheat. Imply lack of love due to problems in the relationship, and that comes along without maybe you being careful about some issues, talking and stuff.
Yes, talking is important, but I think mostly there's this thing that kills most men. Like, you know, men, well, are presumed to be the hustlers or breadwinners and stuff. So, and guy goes through all the stress during the day and he comes back home, it's a different story. It's like more stress, so he starts avoiding to go home. And then he's like, let me have a drink with Drago and just cool off. And then before you know it, there's a young girl who's interesting and he picks interest, and you know, the rest becomes history, you know what I mean? So there's always that excuse. If you look at most of the cheating issues that we've had, there's always that. It points back to the woman, but also the woman points at the man. Ultimately, it comes down to one thing. When you're committing to somebody, you need to have a resolve. You need to know that, yes, I'm committing to this person.
Yes.
And the highest degree of this commitment is going to be hard, but I have to stick to it. So what I'm saying is, it comes down to integrity. Even when things are hard, it's your personal integrity and respect for yourself, your self-esteem, that will make you feel, you know, make you feel the pride, like, you know what, I'm too proud to do this. It's too cheap for me to cheat. So it comes down to the person. Even when we have these issues that drive us towards it, it still comes down to the person who you are. Do you have that resolve to say, you know what, man, I'll be cheapening myself by sleeping with this other woman?
Maybe also that connotes with an element of being religious.
Well, religious or not, I think everybody needs to know their worth. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to know their worth. Everybody needs to know what is the limit for them. You know, for example, I would rather, I don't know about others, but I would rather keep myself and reserve myself and still have my respect.
Yes.
Yeah, in the next life, whether I have the woman or not. You know what I mean? Instead of cheating on her, and then you have, like, you've lost respect. So what authority do you have? You know what I mean? Like, how do you speak?
Yeah.
Even when you've cheated, how are you going to speak to your children, to the people around you? Because you know very well between you, the other person, and the devil that you slept with them, and they know it, and they can use that information however they please. You know what I mean? So when you come out and say I'm a man of honor, they're going to come up like Monica Lewinsky and say, hey, do it. You don't have any honor in you. You know what I mean? So I'd rather protect my honor and go through the hardship until it is solved. Or even if it is not solved, you know,
I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
Totally
That's for me.
Yeah,
because
totally embarrassing.
I feel like it takes away a lot from me when I do it than when I don't. I know I would pushed so much urge to do it with all this, and you're looking at all this, you're like, oh, come on. But what do you gain at the end of the day? You know, they say, you know, sex is just like, I don't know, it's just, how do I say it? It's just like a drive to have a sweet. You eat the sweet.
Let's fast forward that thought. There is women complain that emotional affairs or infidelity is much worse than sexual infidelity. Do you agree with that?
Oh, when you come to that, let me tell you, when you come to that,
because now you're thinking about the other person, you can't even concentrate on this one. However much she tells you, I'm looking this good, you're like, now your emotions are involved. Now your emotions are involved.
I love that. It comes back to who I am, the psychologist.
Yeah.
You see, emotional affections are stronger. That's why people call them demons. If you know what I mean. Because people say his demons have come out. Or he has demons. Because that means he has an underlying emotion. It's just that they refer to as demons. It's the emotional strength that builds or breaks people. And what happens in the world of today, I kid you not, this is something I observe and I've seen. That is the biggest threat to relationships, to our society.
Being emotionally involved.
Emotional cheating. Everybody does it. Do you know that every time two people go to bed in the world of today, in that bed of yours, it's more than you and your wife in the bed? Do you know that? Do you know how many people you have in your bed every night?
I didn't know that.
Let me explain it to you.
Please.
There's this whole thing called WhatsApp.
Yes, it's a social media.
Social media. You think so? We'd rather call it emotional media. Yeah, true. Of course. Guys, let's face it. We all know stories of guys who have cheated off WhatsApp. At least I know stories. I don't know if you do.
I also have
What I mean by guys who have picked up people off WhatsApp. But do you realize that many times in the relationships of today, we sit here and we're just having, we're just, what do you call that? I'm emotionally detached with the person I'm next to, but I'm all involved with the person who is, you know what I mean? So if you realize, there are many people who go to bed and they're like, what in the name of heavens are they doing? First of all, that's already cheating because you're cheating the time you're supposed to have with your spouse. It doesn't matter whether you are having some, affair with the person on the other side. That's already cheating.
Because that's one of the characteristics, actually signs to show that somebody's cheating when they try to hide their phone away.
So it's a tough one to do because we've gone virtual and reality has become unreal. If you know what I mean? Because many times, it's just always here. You find nowadays families have WhatsApp groups, so that means whoever meets, everything is talked on WhatsApp. You know what I mean? The wife wants to tell the husband bring some milk, goes on WhatsApp. I'm a very weird guy. It's hard to find me on WhatsApp. It's hard to find me on social media, but it's just my principle.
And then you have an iPhone.
Yes, but this is the thing. You have to be disciplined. You have to, like I said, you have to know your values. You have to know what you stand for. You know what I mean? Because for me, if you send me an email, I'll reply you immediately, actually.
Yeah.
But if you send me a WhatsApp, it's hard for you to get an answer from me. So if you tell me I communicated to you and you sent me a WhatsApp, that's not how I work. Oh.
Chilling.
It's a very temptress world, man. You go out there, you look at the way the girls dress, and you're like, it's true. You get tempted, but at the end of the day, what do you do about it? What do you do about it? If you're single, are you ready to pick one and stay with that one? If you're not, are you ready to, I have a friend who is very good at this. When you're hanging out, we don't hang out that much, but when you're hanging out, he's so free with his wife, which I appreciate, he's calls up his wife and he's like, oh my God, you have no idea. These girls, what they're putting on nowadays. Then he just starts telling the wife about it. I think it helped because in a way, the wife gets him supported, so he doesn't get to, the wife won't say, what are you looking at those girls again? She's goes with it. She understands. She's like, by the time he calls me to talk about an almost naked girl, he's thought about me when he looked at her, so I have to give him the support, so he thinks about me.
Then she steps up again.
Exactly. So it's what we need to do. We need to be best friends with our women. Where we can talk about anything and everything. Instead of we come and you sit with our friends and she's there and then there's a girl passing and then you pretend weird because you want to look at the girl.
What's the look again? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it again. You're like,
hey, then you're like, because
like, what are you looking at, man?
Exactly.
I just somebody dropped
this
something.
guy, I've been with him and his wife before. Totally open. She looks at a woman and then she's the one to tell the guy, dude, look. You know what I mean? How do you expect such a guy to cheat? Tell me. If it were you, would you cheat? Would you cheat?
He always stops at staring and just walks over.
It doesn't impress him because even the wife taps him and tells him, dude, look. Oh, these guys are cool. Dude, I'm like, I always tell him, dude, you're blessed, man. You have a wife. In the world of today, just you look in and be like, which is very wrong. I think we need to have that aspect of we are both when we meet, man and woman, we are both from different backgrounds. We're raised by different parents. We're influenced by different friends. So we should appreciate that. And in a way, it's good we find our points where we can blend. You know what I mean? If you find out, if the girl finds out that, for example, I don't consume alcohol and she has been the kind who loves alcohol and stuff, I think it's about time. If you really want, we're just to think. So if I find out that she doesn't like me going out to watch soccer with the boys after just, for the sake, because dude, this is a unit we're creating that is the foundation of the world, family, you know what I mean? So we need to give up certain things. We need to stop being selfish. We need to give up certain things in favor of the future.
Chilling.
Let me wrap it up with a topic. It was absolutely fun, but the best is yet to come. We are just getting started.
Oh,
this is the first part.
Sounds good.
This
Sounds
is the
good.
first
Oh,
part. As you're finishing up your pancake and your cappuccino,
I'm even
right there.
Stop.
Prynce has really spoken like a psychologist. Like, man, this dude, I underrated him. He's really smart. He's really smart. But when it comes to cheating, man, just find a common ground, all right? Talk with your partner and avoid it before it happens, because let me also agree with the ladies, once a cheat, you always be a cheat, and it's not a good thing. Now, we're going on to the next part, and now on this part, we are going to talk about one lady that we both seemingly like, me and Prynce, and then we're going to have the hot seat segment, and then we shall also digest some of his personal life with this, and then we shall take it on from there. Thank you very much. Join you next week. Me and Prynce, while we do this, this has been chilling.
Next week on Chilling.
This is interesting. This one says arm wrestling. Dude, we have to do some arm wrestling. But listen, don't be aggressive on me.
Dude, I just had pancakes. There's adrenaline in there, sugar. Come on, bring it.
With all the classes, all right? Just be.
I don't know why
me.
you chose it, but that's not the way to hold. It's like this.
Okay, you see, I don't even know the rules, but I'm gonna try to do my best. Babe, if I fail, don't blame it on me. The dude has got like.
You just move to the next guy.
He doesn't. Like he doesn't even eat any carbohydrates. Are you seeing this up?
Yeah,
all right.
do this.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
All right, I give up. I give up already.
Come on.
Chilling.
Hi chillers, as you're enjoying this episode, make it an effort to follow our social media outlets. All you've got to do is type in Chilling UBCTV, like us on our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and then also subscribe onto our YouTube channel.